Alright, I feel like we're in basically the same situation as when I started the last recording, where we are precisely 2 stars away. And we're not quite... I meant to pick it up, thank you. Stick is a requirement to do that, not Chuck? There you go. Oh. You're drifting, Nick. Yeah, we good? Okay, I think we're good. Someday. Okay. But at least we have a way of getting someone ready to get a wish granted. That would, of course, be a little Mac over here. The thing is... Oh. It always throws me off for some reason. I always think that this fork down here goes down to the beach. Of course, I need to wait a little bit. Darn it. Get up, man. I feel like I should turn these off. Yeah, sure. That's not what I was trying to do, but... Okay. Are you sure you should still be wearing your gloves as you do this, dude? Okay, we'll have to wait a second on that. In the meantime, I guess I'll get food, and maybe he'll be ready by the end of that. But, my only regret is that since I picked up a few too many stars again, by the time I actually complete this guy's whole quest line, or whatever you want to call it, I'm gonna get enough stars, I'm pretty sure, that it'll immediately start the next Falling Star Night, which means that we won't get to see Mac's little minigame that you can do with him after you complete his arc, whatever you want to call it. The same way that we unlocked one with Birdo, as you saw. Is there anyone else that we... Mappo. Mappo doesn't really have one, now that I think about it. I think he might be the one who doesn't. It's kind of weird. Come on, man. Oh. Oh. Controller dead. Or not? Nunchuck, on the other hand, is not doing so nice. Jeez. Yeah, it seems like my controller cannot really figure out how to report its battery. Like, notice how it's not even saying on the screen that the battery... Now it is. It's been saying that the battery's been low on the screen for an incredibly long time. But... Okay, Nunchuck's working, but my pointer is not. There you go. But, whenever I'd actually turn the thing on to connect it to our sensor bar and so on, it would say that it has 3 out of 4 bars of power. But now it seems like it's actually occasionally running out of power, so I don't know. I'll put new batteries in once it actually dies. Dude, how long are you gonna be in here? I'll just wait until he actually gets up. I won't make you wait any longer. This guy spent nearly the entire day just trying to lift weights, jeez. Okay, of course I'm just gonna cut again, because all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do that minigame a couple more times. I'm assuming it's not randomized or anything, how much you have to burn, but we'll find out. I'll do the number approximately that I saw someone else pull off successfully. Max, we'll see you then. Okay. Let's see if this works. I honestly don't know how this works, if there's a specific range that you need to land within, or if there's some random aspect to it, or what. I have no idea. Honestly, to me, it doesn't feel like I did that much. 10,000. You get a bigger bonus than 10,000 from the highest difficulty just for passing it, let alone the calories you burn in progress of passing it. Okay, so it's seemingly random then. Because when I watched someone do this, they got exactly 10,000, I think, and that was actually the right amount. I hate you too, game. Just gotta stay here. Actually, I have to press a button to get back up. Yeah, if you actually check the, yeah, ugh. Yeah, so I guess it's random. That's annoying. Alright, well, I'll see you later. I'm gonna do this. There we go. Let's see if that works out better. I thought something like 20,000 was too much before. So I guess this is randomized. I thought it wasn't, but I guess that's how this ends up taking time, because you don't know what it is ahead of time, even if you've seen someone else play the game. Kind of tedious, but especially since it's just playing the same minigame over and over and over and over. But ha! Here we go. Also, you notice now too that his voice earlier was just this voice, but slower. There we go. Oh yeah, that just says if they got that circle on them, then that means when Falling Star Nights happen, you can grab them and send them on their way. Yeah, I don't want this token. Oh, is it really only one? Oh, that's perfect. I thought it was gonna give me 2 or 3. Because I thought he was gonna trigger the knight right now. But since he's not, that means I can actually show off what his special minigame is. Sweet. Suddenly. Okay, cool. So in that case, wait on. Yeah. He actually blocked this time. He would not block you before. But, cool. So, that means we can, before we send him off to have his dream fulfilled, I would like to just get a little bit of an idea, just 1 star away, of what sorts of stuff he does during the day. But what I mean by that is, well, 1, the kinds of minigames you can do with him, and 2, there is some little thing that, that I know he does. I don't quite remember the specifics or the reasoning or whatever. Basically just want to follow him around for a day. So that's what we'll do tomorrow. But for the moment, I don't know if we want to go out and meet any new people. Oh. The dead batteries are in the way of the sensor bar. That's what's happening. There we go. No, it's not. Come on. Sensor bar is right there. I don't know why it's jumping around. Okay. So does this go where I think it does? Does it? Where does this go? I think it does go where I think it does. Okay, so that's... So if we go off to the right, that's new person to meet. I don't know if I want to do that right now. Is there a reason to destroy this rock? Certainly is not. You mean just messing around over there? Where is this precisely on the map? This is right behind the mansion. Okay. Huh. Okay. So maybe nothing here. It's a path you could take, though, if you were carrying a star. Okay. But I guess I'll head on back and we can just start with our last day at Little Mac tomorrow. Already found that mold before. I imagine some animals probably only appear at certain times of day. That's another thing to keep in mind if you want to find all of them. Okay. But yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised. I was so annoyed thinking that I'd have to avoid throwing away another star, I'd have to skip showing off some stuff related to Little Mac, but now I can. Show everything I intended to show. What's it get up to at night? Out of curiosity. So honestly, I don't accidentally walk into any stars anywhere. Does he ever sleep? I guess the only way to find out is to just, like, sit here, but I'll see if he does. Give me a second. So it's about 6 AM now, and this guy, he just ran around the ring the entire time. Oh. I'm assuming that each block on the clock is 2 hours, basically. Oh, where do you go? Okay, I wasn't anticipating that. You might have special behavior the first time that you get him to lose weight, I don't know. What are you doing here? Cool, but what's that have to do with standing in front of the temple? It's just standing in front of the door here. You practiced plenty before you lost weight. What are you doing here? Are you waiting for something? Amazing. Yeah, though, so there are 6 blocks on this clock here, so I figure there's daytime, there's nighttime, so probably both 2 hours. Yeah, he's going off somewhere else. I don't know what he was doing here. Yeah, he just didn't sleep last night. He's just running off back to the ring now? I don't know. I was hoping you would explain why he did that. Because I remember that he for some reason just stood in front of the door to the temple, but I wasn't sure why he did that. And apparently he doesn't explain why he does that. It's kind of weird. Or maybe if you go through another day-night cycle and then you watch him at night, where he's acting normally instead of doing something weird as a result of, me having just gone to lose weight. Optimistical. Fantastic. Always be optimistical. I think, though... I think that if you talk to him here... Here we go. The obligatory minigame you can do with him. Yes, we do need a 3rd participant. Yeah. I'm a superhero. Hikari's our trainer, basically. So even still, I won't be able to show you everything there is to see with this little mini game. Well, kind of. The thing is, the difficulty increases if you actually keep winning it and doing it again and again. It gets pretty darn hard. Oh, he does go easy on you the first time, but it'll be enough to show you what's actually what it's like. So you might be able to guess. Oh man, no, nunchuck this time. Boxing training with Little Mac. It says connect the nunchuck, but the diagram doesn't have the nunchuck. What are you doing? Do you want to actually hold this thing sideways while using the nunchuck? Come on. Yeah, hold the Wii remote sideways, use the 1 and 2 buttons. Throw punches. Hit your opponent. There are 3 rounds. And just the usual boxing rules, essentially. So I try to punch when your opponents are open and, of course, dodge them too. But as you can see, the whole thing is a punch-out clone. And it even does keep... Hey, that's my actual weight this time. Fantastic. But... that is probably where the official spelling of Mamerika comes from, actually. I thought it was Mamerika, though. But this does actually keep track of your win record, too. Which is funny. But yeah, it works pretty much like the real thing. Funnily enough, though, despite having watched you play it before, like the original and also the Wii remake, or not remake, but you know what I mean, reboot, whatever, I have not actually played Punch-Out before. So down to block. Yeah, so there's punching high and punching low. Oh, you are using the strong attack, alright. Okay, and you get tired out if you get hit by that attack, apparently. Geez, he has such a long lead-in. Okay, that's much longer than I expected to be. Alright, so the high punches are faster, it seems like. Never got a good idea of what the logic was between doing high versus low punches, but it seems like it stops punching after a bit if I keep punching. I do know you have that little heart counter at the top left, which goes down if you punch and get blocked. I'm not sure the precise mechanics are around blocking yourself. I don't know if you can punch him while he's taunting, because he does do a few little poses and whatnot, and I know in the other Punch-Out games, while enemies or opponents are doing those sorts of things, that's because they're, that tends to make them leave them open. No, they didn't translate Hikari's dialogue. It's just left in Romaji, just Japanese, but translated it into English. Keep up the good work, Nick, essentially. Little Max saying he wants some of Hikari's onigiri that we gave him earlier. Fantastic. Yeah, so how does blocking work? So if I just wait for him to throw a punch, I just get hurt less. Can you press things to... I think in the Wii reboot you could shake the remote or something like that to regain health slowly while your opponent was down. Ah, shoot. But that one's tricky to dodge. Oh yeah, I have to mash buttons to get up during this segment. There we go. So yeah, it works the usual way. You can do a TKO, you can win by a TKO, you can just get a regular knockout, or you can win by judge's decision after the 3 rounds. Yeah, I don't think you can hit him while he's taunting or anything. Ah, jeez. Time for that is really late. There you go. Yeah, so that's the little minigame. It's a cute little thing. I mean, used to be. Yeah, like I said, it gets a lot harder. Even though I didn't do great this time either. But you know what that means. Alright, so finally this game is going to start moving forwards. But that'll be next time.